your zindagi, ye hai EmZindagi.
Shamu is associated with Encure Pharmaceuticals. He is the executive chef with us. He's also been associated with JW Marriott, Mumbai, Juhu, and Pune in the past. He's been associated with Disney International, Orlando. Right now, he's a spokesperson for NHUI. So, Shamu, tell us a little about you.
12 years long journey, I guess. And I started with JW at a time. And Disney, Walt Disney, Orlando, Florida. But I think I was there for very less time.
Okay.
In fact, reason because we told same kind of menu. I mean, kids oriented.
Right.
So nothing to learn from there. So one fine day I resigned.
Okay.
And the hotel director, in fact, he called me and asked me that why you are resigning. So I told him, I mean, there is nothing to learn over here. I thought that I'll learn something, so that's why I came from my country.
Okay.
And I mean, he was very sad that time. That whatever I was talking was absolutely true. In fact, so he told me that, you know what, I'll get back to you in a day. So he came back, he called me next day. He told me that we have certain things for you, we have planned. Why don't you go to our ship, cruise liner, see this world, see the different ingredients, learn with different international crowd.
Okay.
You'll get different chefs as well.
Okay.
So explore the world, check the ingredients. I mean, make the recipes over there. We keep on changing the cyclic menu. So there is lot to learn, lot to see, lot to cook. There will be 4,000 people
Okay.
on the ship.
Wow, so you worked on the ship also?
Yeah, I worked on the ship. It was a luxury cruise liner. I mean, #1 in the world, Disney cruise liners.
Okay.
So that was the best time for me to, sail, learn. I mean, go to Mexico, go to Istanbul, and something like. I mean, all Europe, all America. It was fun. But at a time, you feel like you are isolated somewhere. So that's how I again came back to India.
To your roots, back to your roots. So today you're going to start with desserts. Why desserts?
Festive month, festivals arriving, knocking the door, and I think this is the best time to start with sweet something. That's why Facebook and Insta that muh mitha kar lo.
Okay.
So it was like that,
So today we start with desserts.
Yeah, we start with
Shamu is going to have a couple of series with us. He's starting with desserts right now. He's kind enough. He's going to share the nice secret recipes with us so that we can try them out at home. So what are we starting with today?
3 back to back we'll do. One is apple pie, definitely, and pie is an English thing.
Right.
Apple pie, we are trying to make a dessert out of that. So an apple pie is a very exciting dessert.
Right.
And next is our gud ka barfi. Now here there is a small twist. Like gud ka barfi has also got a superfood in that.
Okay.
And the gud is actually an organic palm jaggery, which is made from the palm tree. And this is something really, I will talk about it because there is a lot to reveal over here. Third thing is fusion dish, because I am also a fusionist. I do a lot of fusion.
Okay.
So if you give me, say, you are a Sindhi, right? So if you give me a dal pakwan, I'll make a taco dal pakwan.
Okay.
So I do certain kind of stuff over here. Yes, I do have certain Gulab Jamun which I made it over here.
Yeah.
So I have, rabdi, I have my bread. So what I will do, I'll do a fusion of Shahi Tukda and Gulab Jamun. So I'll make a parfait and I'll plate it up in a glass. I want to do it nice plating.
Right.
So let's start.
Let's start. I'm too excited. Maureen,
we can talk. हम लोग बात भी कर सकते हैं.
Sure. Let me start now.
Yeah. So we'll start with apple pie because I'm gonna bake that thing and that's gonna take some time.
Sure.
So I'll do that.
You haven't simultaneously.
Yeah. So for apple pie, definitely you need an apple. So this is a New Zealand apple. You can take any cooking apple. This is not actually required. It's not an expensive apple, but you can take a cooking apple. While cooking apple is a term we use because of we cook with that apple, and it should not be something like very expensive.
Okay.
But any apple which you get in the season, seasonal local,
Okay.
So I'll start. What we do generally, we grate this thing. Okay, have a nice grater.
So how should the apples be? Should it be sweet? Should it be sour?
Not required. It should be sweet or sour, because see, in general, the traditional recipe says that people have also made this apple pie with Granny Smith, green apple if you call.
Correct.
So
correct.
that is actually sour in taste.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
we have to add sugar, cinnamon in that, and nutmeg powder, so some raisin, so it will become sweet and exotic. So let's start. I mean,
Nowadays we all have become so health conscious. Can we avoid using sugar?
why not? I mean, we have a substitute for that. Not stevia, I'm not talking about that, and that's a different thing. But we do have organic jaggery powder.
Okay.
And
in apple pie.
apple pie. Yeah, we can use. Okay. We can use honey in fact.
Oh, okay.
Or if you want, you can choose an handy sweet apple. That's all. And that resolves your issue with this. So for me, I'm just showing that these things, you need to have a glove in your hand while you are cooking, and you need to do it carefully. So this is what I want to show. That,
so how many apples do we require for this one?
See, I'm making some a plate of apple pie, generally a portion of dessert. So I'll require around 3 large size apples over here, and
so 3 large size apples should make how many pies? 6? 4. 4 pies.
4 pies, 4 small mini pies, because we are going to plate it. I'm also showing plating.
Right. I hope everybody is noting down the recipe.
So, apple, grated apple.
Yeah. So you're going to cook the apple?
Yeah, I'm just going to show you. Because of this time limit, I've already made and I've kept.
Oh, okay.
But I'll show this, how it is done.
Right.
Because I need to show.
Tell me one thing, apple pie, is it an American dish? Is it an American dish?
No, apple pie is an English dish.
Okay.
I'll just bring the pan. So, here is the pan. The gas is on. Pie has got a long history, Tanya. I'll tell you, 1362. I mean, that time.
Okay.
Why pie was evolved? I can talk and I can cook, right? So this is what, I mean, very little bit of butter.
I hope everybody can see. You can come this way.
So
you're putting a little bit of butter.
Little bit of butter.
That's around 1 spoon, 1 teaspoon butter.
One teaspoon in fact.
1 teaspoon butter,
Yeah.
with around 2 apples.
That's right. I throw this apple
Okay.
over there. And
You want to help us? Come.
he is my guest of honor. I'll call
So
him.
Namita has been kind enough to lend her kitchen to us. We're using Namita's kitchen today, and we have a little son with us. Come. Say hi with me.
My
Hi,
guest
yeah.
of honor, Jay.
We have Jay with us today, and probably Jay is going to help us too. You want to help us? Okay, but Jay can help us eating, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
That's what I'm asking today. So, Tanya,
Yeah.
I mean, either cinnamon powder or nutmeg.
Okay.
Apple over here.
Right.
Little bit of nutmeg.
It could be either cinnamon powder or nutmeg.
Yeah. I like nutmeg. It's good. Keeps your stomach clean
Okay.
and good for immunity. In fact, these required. Little bit of walnut.
Walnuts, okay.
So I'm gonna put this. You can put raisin, which you like. Fine.
Raisin is a good option, right? To make it sweet also.
Yeah. In English, apple pie they put a lot of raisins. In fact, so raisins, and they also use a little bit of alcohol sometimes. And you've gone through or
You put a little bit of almonds.
yeah. So I'm going to cook this to this
How
depth,
long do we cook?
for around say 20 minutes. It needs to get
On
caramelized.
simmer?
Full.
Simmer?
This is full. I hope you can see us.
Maybe put in the pan, maybe near the camera.
To increase this caramelization process, what I always do, I mean, this is a kitchen tip, right?
Okay, I think you can get the camera and tell him properly.
Okay. To caramelize anything, you just need to drop a little bit of sugar on top. So this helps in caramelizing, give you taste. You can smell.
Yeah, it smells nice.
So while this is cooking up, I'll quickly show that how to make the crust. Okay.
So you're going to make the dough now for the crust.
Yeah. I'm going to make the dough. I'm going to show you the.
And how many calories does one pie have?
One small pie will have around 350.
Not bad.
350, you can make it less or you can make it
Okay.
more. I generally use, I mean, standard recipe uses refined flour crust, but you can use it with any healthy flour. In fact, if you have quinoa flour or
Oh, we
any
can use quinoa flour. That's a good idea.
multi-grain, in fact, people are using these days. You can also use almond flour, completely gluten-free.
So will it give the crispiness and?
Yeah, this will give, definitely. So this is getting cooked.
Yeah, by the time we can make the dough.
Yeah. I'll show you how to do that. So, refined flour.
It's maida, right?
That's maida. And also softened butter. I'll add pinch of salt over here.
Okay. But that's really little. Butter is also already salty, so why do you need to add salt?
A little bit salt for the crust. It makes it crispy and will give you the combination of taste. That sweet and salt is really good.
Okay. Sweet. So are you going to add sugar also to it?
No, I'm talking about apple.
Once it's ready.
Yeah,
once the pie is ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
That really complements.
Okay.
So I was talking about pie.
Right.
1360s, long way. Pie, when it got evolved, it was not for, I mean, common people. It was for hunters who used to go for long voyage hunting in the country. So they used to make pie with vegetable or meat or
Okay.
thing, whichever they used to like.
Is this getting burnt?
No, this is getting nicely caramelized.
Okay. You don't need to stir it?
No, it's okay if you are just leaving it.
Okay.
It gets cooked nicely. So what I'm doing over here,
The dough has to be soft or hard?
little bit hard.
So the way we make it for puris, is it?
Or
harder? More harder than the way we make it for puris.
Because this is going to sit in the fridge as well for a little bit, say 25 minutes or 30 minutes.
Okay. This is smelling so delicious. I can't wait for it to get ready. Can we stir this?
Yeah, we can.
I think the caramel smell is so nice. It's irresistible.
I like to grate apple. You can cut it in chunks.
Okay.
You can make it small. People like, I mean, bite size as well. So they make big pies. They put big chunks of apple as well.
Right.
So I was talking about pies. It was not invented for dessert. So it was for actually for
For the hunters.
For the hunters. They used to fill up their stuff, cook that pie, bake it. You should take it with them for a long time. It was good in their traveling. So this smells good, huh?
Yeah, it's smelling really good. That's it.
And this is the time
It's
when
a caramel smell.
yeah, this is the time when you can also add kind of alcohol.
Okay.
That's
What alcohol?
rum.
Okay.
Rum goes well with
Yeah,
apple,
yeah.
nutmeg, and contru. You can use any European liqueur if you have. So that's also there in the recipe. But it's
But
not
what
there.
rum? White rum, red
Red
rum,
rum,
red rum.
black. So you can see this thing is absolutely done now.
Shampoo, I'm already drooling now.
Okay.
Smell.
You'll have to wait for all
Yeah, I
these
know.
three.
Yeah.
That's a tough thing, I know. But
Is this ready?
this is ready.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, please.
It's hard. It's slightly harder than what we make for the puris.
Yeah. So what you need to do, you just need to fold it up
Okay.
like this.
Is there a way we fold it?
No, you just need to make it round.
Okay.
And what I can do, I have this.
Crinkle.
Yeah. So I'd love to wrap this up.
Sure.
And this requires
How long do we refrigerate?
25 minutes. Reason because I have used butter into this,
Okay.
and the
Butter
butter
will
needs
harden
to
it.
harden it. So when you are cooking it, I'll just keep this thing in the
Sure.
fridge. This is done, Tanya.
Okay. Can we see the color?
Yeah.
You can show our audience the color. Maybe you can see the color how it looks.
This is nice, dark.
Smells rubbish. I can't wait. Can I taste this a little?
Why not?
I know it's really hot.
You can use a spoon.
It's really hot. You want me to burn my tongue?
And let's keep this.
Nice.
I'll keep this aside. So, for time constraints, I
taste
have
the caramelized apple, and it's a little sour also. It's tasting really nice.
yeah. So I have the dough. I've
Ready.
kept it ready. I'll show how this thing is made.
So, is there a particular diameter or thickness that we need to take to
Um,
make the pie?
Not really. You just need to have a, like I say, you make rotis, right?
Correct.
So you can make it like that.
So, I think the dough size is bigger than the roti dough size. This is more like, I think when we make those big puran polis,
Yeah,
that
because
size,
I'm
right?
gonna cut this.
Oh, you're going to cut it? Is it?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna cut this thing, and I'm gonna.
Can I roll it?
Oh, why not? Please, thank you. I'll change my gloves in the
Sure,
course of
sure.
time. Yeah?
I hope I don't roll it very thin. You don't
No.
need it thin, right?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, this looks good.
Okay.
You cook at home?
Yes, I do. I've got 2 kids.
That's
So
great.
I have to cook for them, right? I have a lovely mother-in-law who helps me with a lot of stuff at home. So that's the reason I can work. And I'm out of the house right now.
Okay.
See?
That's very nice.
Oh, it's a perfect round. I don't make
Yeah.
such round chapatis at home.
So Tanya, now what I'm going to do is known as blind baking. Okay.
I need to take a picture. Blind baking. What's blind baking?
Blind baking, I'll show you. I have this bowl,
Uh-huh.
steel bowl. So I'm using it to cut this.
Correct.
Okay, so I can make 2, 3. So now this is your pie sheet.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
and with this fork, I'll just
So that it doesn't puff up. Is it?
yeah, exactly. And I also have this muffin tray. Okay.
Do you
so
grease it?
You can, but it's okay. It doesn't stick.
Because it has so much butter in it.
Yeah, that's the reason. In fact, we can say. And this thing is smooth, so it's not going to stick. Just gonna place it.
So, isn't it we have to use aluminum tray? We get these molds also now,
Anything.
silicone molds.
Silicone, aluminium, if you have steel, if you have tin,
Okay.
anything, which just give a shape of this thing. And,
Okay, you know what? Maybe a lot of people don't have oven at home. Is it that we have to make this only in the oven, or it can be made on the gas also?
see, I mean, that thing is absolutely a jugaad. So you can do it on gas as well, but
See, we are Indians, we are used to jugaad.
of course, yes. And that's the thing. So what you can do, you can make this thing. You can keep it in a bowl,
Okay.
a small steel bowl, and you can keep it in your heavy bottom vessel.
Okay.
Like if you have a cooker or
Cooker,
a kota size thick kadhai,
Right.
so you can do it in that as well. Okay, quickly inside this, I'm going to put this. This is white chickpea
Grains, they are all
grains.
grains. Okay.
I use it always often.
Okay,
And
can
then-
everybody see how it is? You can show them the bowl.
Yeah, this is the bowl, and I've kept it. I use it always.
So there's
this is-
rajma in it and there's
Rajma.
chickpeas. Mhm.
So I am gonna keep this back.
Okay.
You also get silicone marbles. Okay.
Okay.
You can use it for blind baking, but I feel this thing is good. I mean, this is a food product.
Right.
So I'm gonna put this thing in the
Oven?
oven. The
Is it
temperature is
preheated?
exactly preheated 200.
Okay, preheated oven, 200 degrees.
200
And for
degrees.
how long did you heat it?
Hardly it is for 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
You get
And you're
ready.
going to put this inside for 20 minutes, is it?
20 minutes. But here we have constraint of time, and I'm already ready with this.
Oh, okay. Wow. Shambhu's kept this ready for us. So, base of the pie, right?
Back to back, we have to go for 3 desserts.
Okay. So now I'm going to do the plating.
Yeah, I'm gonna rebake this thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So how we do it? We need to fill it up. Okay, I have already made this
The apple filling.
apple filling. Anything you
Can
can.
we use something else? Sometimes, maybe for a change, some other fruit instead of apple?
Definitely, you can make it with strawberries in season. In fact, what I do in season, if there is fig, I would love to do that. I'm using this as well.
Okay. Okay, what if this is hot? Does it affect our apple
No,
pie?
no, nothing. Because standard this apple pie is served hot with cold vanilla ice cream.
I've seen a lot of places apple pie is even fried, deep fried.
It
But
is.
yeah,
Yeah, you can fry it up.
especially in the US, I've seen fried
Yeah.
apple pie.
You get fried good apple pies.
Mhm.
In fact, I think in McDonald's they started.
They
this
used
thing.
to, not
They used
anymore.
to. Not anymore.
No, long back they
I
stopped.
don't go to McDonald's. That's what.
Because you cook so good.
I've never been to McDonald's. I think twice I've been to McDonald's.
In
Twice.
India or US?
Twice in India, never in US. So this thing is
Ready.
filled up, done.
Are you going to put fresh pieces of apple or something like that?
No, what I'm gonna do is a fancy thing. I'll show you. So this dough again. You mind again rolling it for me?
Not at all. I'd love it.
Okay. So little bit of help I'm getting here. I'll show you what to do with this thing. And this is just a designing I'm gonna do on top.
Again, the same this thing? The
Same,
diameter?
yeah. Same everything.
How big do you want? Okay.
You can again make it like a chapati.
Okay. Good or more?
Little more. There is still a controversy, Tanya. I see, and people call it like healthy sweet, healthy dessert.
Yeah.
So I'll do this now. So, sorry.
Yeah, the other day I told you one healthy dessert. We need to make one healthy dessert.
But dessert can't be healthy over here. There's a concept. I mean, there's a very big controversy over here. I mean, like egg and ham. So,
Okay.
yeah. So what I'm doing, I'm just cutting thin strips. I'm gonna design this. You can cover it like that as well.
I
what
got
I
it.
do-
The checkers. You make the checkers.
Exactly, that's the best name for that thing.
So Shambhu's cutting it into thin strips.
Thin strips like this,
And he's going to put it on a pie.
and I'm gonna place it on the pie. You want, you can do it. Also, I'll tell you that why I'm using my bare hand for this thing. I'm gonna use this oven, which is more than 220 degrees centigrade now. Any bacteria will not survive. That's why in baking, people use their bare hand, and gloves are not required in fact. So I'm gonna design this. Your checkers. It's nice. This is fun, in fact. So we are decorating on the top, and this will again go. Oh, nice! Wow, good.
Here we go. So now you're going to bake it again.
I'm gonna bake it again.
The crust is already baked for 20 minutes, and now you're going to bake this again for how long?
Say 15 minutes. Again, 15 to 20 minutes.
I just watch.
So all this four. You cook dessert at home as well?
Very rarely. I mean, Gulab Jamuns at home.
Nice.
That's easy.
So today I'm gonna do an exciting dessert with the Gulab Jamun.
Okay. Is that what we're going to do next?
We'll do that thing next.
Okay. Oh, this looks nice.
Yeah, these things are
Right.
ready. Last one.
What if we don't put this on top?
You need to put it. I mean, this thing. What you can do? You can cut one more of
Okay.
this.
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They usually do that on big pies, right?
Big pies. You need
Yeah.
to do this, and this is just a design. You need to cover it up. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stick this thing.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So this is another variation.
extras. But there is
Pull
a
it
trick. There is a trick. Okay. In covering it up,
Okay.
because this is going to get closed.
Mhm.
Now, important thing. What you need to do is take a knife and
Pierce.
pierce it up.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I got it. Yeah.
So you need to pierce it up because that apple is gonna. These things are ready. What I'll do, Tanya, before moving to next,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
We
put
put this
this
for paper.
back, and this goes in the oven to
Sure.
20 degrees. Moving to next, I'll just clean up.
So Shambhu, how did you start cooking? I mean, when you were small, you enjoyed cooking, or what is it?
I used to love cooking. I mean,
So
if
you
my
helped your
friends.
mom when you were little. You helped your mom in the kitchen.
Never.
Okay.
I never helped. But the thing is like that. I mean, my school time was little odd. It was from 10:30 till 4 o'clock.
Okay.
So my mom was ready with breakfast as well as lunch by that time, because father had to leave, sisters they had to leave
Right.
for their colleges. So we used to get everything. In the evening at 4 o'clock when I used to come, I'll see the same food, I mean, at the house on the table.
Right.
So there was a time, I mean, middle class family, 7 p.m. Dinner. So over here, there was a window, I mean, 4 to 7, what I will do. So what I started doing, I mean, I started twisting the food which was left over.
Oh, that's how fusion came.
Yeah, so
okay.
that's how fusion
So that's
came.
how
So
Shamu
I
started
think-
fusion food.
I think I was in standard 5 that time when I started cooking.
Not bad.
Not bad, yeah. So I used to, give a different kind of tadka to dal. I'll chop some palak.
Someday you're going to share the recipes with us. We're going to have some
Yeah.
more sessions. What are we doing next now, Shamu?
Next, quickly we'll make a parfait.
Okay.
Gulab Jamun and Shahi Tukda parfait.
Never heard of that. That's something different.
Yeah, that's different. That's one
Is
of
it
my
your
favorite.
recipe? Is it
That's
your
that's
recipe?
my recipe. In fact, I
Okay.
can say.
Okay.
And there's a fusion dish. In fact.
So what are the ingredients that we need for
Ingredients
it?
like Gulab Jamun and
Okay.
Shahi Tukda.
We need
So
gulab
already
jamun.
Gulab Jamun I have made and I have
Shamu's
kept.
already made gulab jamun.
I'll keep
Okay.
this jug
Yeah.
away. So Gulab Jamun is ready.
Okay.
Shahi Tukda definitely. Bread is required.
Okay.
So I have my bread
So
over
does it
here.
have to be fresh bread or it's okay if it's
Not really. You can use
a day prior
day
bread
prior.
also, as long as it's not spoiled?
So what I've done, I've just cut the sides over here,
Okay.
and this is the thing.
And how did you cut this?
With a glass, steel glass,
Okay.
like.
Make the round shape. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So this is round shape.
Uh-huh.
Now I have fried this thing in ghee.
Deep fried?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is deep fried. You can do shallow fried. What you can do, you can bake this thing in.
But baking will not give that taste what we get in ghee.
Oh yes, for Indian dessert, definitely I can say it will not give you. This is what is my rabdi.
Guys, if you really want yummy tasting shahi tukda, it has to be fried in ghee, right?
Deep fried in ghee.
Deep fried in
Because
ghee.
it needs to soak that kind of stuff. This is rabdi. I mean, this is a reduced, say milk and sugar and some kesar I have. I've put saffron and a little bit of ilachi powder,
Yeah.
so cardamom and sugar. You reduce it. I mean,
For how long will you cook that? 1 hour?
yeah, this was like 1.5 liters of
It must be
cream
full
milk.
milk, right? Full
Yeah,
cream
full
milk. Yeah.
cream milk. So I've used it 1.5 liters. It was there for I think 40 minutes, and I got this
And
consistency.
for the working people who really don't have time to do this, wait for an hour on the gas, probably you can get this ready-made. You get ready-made also, right? From the street shop?
Yeah, but I'll not suggest. Do it at home, and there is a small hack. I
Okay.
can,
Yeah, share that with us.
okay, I'll share that hack. What you can do if you don't have that much of time, heat the milk nicely.
Okay.
Also, you can use Nestle Milkmaid or Mithai Milk.
Right.
Both the things are
Right.
same, and condensed milk. It saves your time. You can also add little bit. The hack is you have corn flour.
Okay.
So little bit of corn flour with water.
How little? One
Say
spoon?
1 teaspoon
Okay.
with water. You mix it and you put it in that milk,
Okay.
which is cooking,
Okay.
and this becomes, I mean, this way thick. You can see
So this shouldn't take us more than 15 minutes then, 10-15 minutes.
exactly.
Wow, that's a nice
I'm
one.
reducing 40 minutes to 10 minutes.
Lovely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've also put little bit of gulab jal in this.
Okay.
Uh,
For the
gives you-
fragrance.
Yeah, fragrance, nice. And this is a shahi thing. I mean, shahi tukda.
Rose, you
Yeah, rose.
associated with
Exactly. I mean,
rose,
Nizam
yeah.
of Hyderabad,
Uh-huh.
they created this thing. This has got a history big time,
Okay.
because British gave them bread. They told you can't. Can you make something exotic? So this is what we have got. So they turned that bread into shahi tukda.
Mhm.
They call it. I mean, that's from the kitchen of Nizams. So this is what. So now what I'm going to do
What
is,
about our pie? The crust is kept it really.
yeah, that'll still take some time, I guess.
But the crust?
More 2 to 5 minutes, I think. Okay, so plating. I'm using a nice
Round glass.
Round
Okay, we have
glass.
a round
This is
glass
a
with us.
nice whiskey glass. You can see.
Okay.
You call it as in rock glass as well. Okay. And bottom needs to be. What I'll do quickly, I'll put a glove because
So I'll just repeat this once. You first put
Milk.
whole milk. Whole
Yeah.
milk. You put condensed milk or the mithai made in that.
correct.
Okay. You put 1 spoon of corn flour mixed with a little water. 1
Yes.
spoon. You mix it in that and reduced
Kesar.
it. Kesar, elaichi powder,
And rose water.
and rose water, and you reduced it for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm dipping this bread. This will soak all this nice rubbery,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put this back in this glass. This will sit on the rubbery. Now what I've done, Tanya, I mean, I have sliced the
Gulab Jamun.
gulab jamun. I have slices of gulab jamun with me, and I'm gonna place this. Oh. Okay, this needs to be served cold,
Okay.
chilled. But don't worry, I've already made one, and I'm gonna give you that. So little bit of again rabdi.
So how many layers do we make of this?
Uh,
This is the second layer we're putting now.
This is the second layer. I mean, there is no rocket science in this. Neither there is a thumb rule.
You can go.
You can go on. So as long as this looks beautiful and good way. So this is the second thing. This needs to be cold.
Okay.
Moist bread needs to become, I mean, soaked in.
The rabdi.
Yeah, rabdi. So that takes time that way. So the second time, this slices of nice gulab jamun. If your guests are coming, if you have these kinds of leftover,
Right.
and you can do wonders with this. You can stun people. So once what I did, on top I put some again some alcohol, and I tossed it up. So
Oh,
while
so
presentation,
fire.
yeah, the fire was
Wow.
coming out
Okay.
from that. So I mean something
Alcohol
for
as in a little bit brandy or something?
brandy it was.
Okay.
Goes well with again
Yeah.
with the dessert.
Yeah.
So you have quite a bit knowledge about it. Huh?
I told you I cook.
That's really nice. The last one on top, yes, is gulab jamun I believe.
But this looks so heavy. I'm sure one person cannot finish this all alone.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a sahi thing and beautiful dessert on top. Yes, this goes. I hope people are enjoying this. We'll be doing a lot of things. We'll be doing breakfast series. We'll be doing health series. We'll be doing salads. One exciting thing I'll tell you, I can make salad out of anything. You give me leftover roti, rice, and I can tell you
Salad
that.
out of roti.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Istanbul, if you will
That's
go.
something new.
Yeah. So I just take this out. Okay. The previous thing which I've kept as
The base.
the base is absolutely done, and this looks stunning.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's absolutely hot. I'll keep this aside.
So what do you do with the grains now? You dispose it or what do you do?
Not at all. I'm gonna keep this in a box. I'll cool
You
it down.
reuse it?
I'll keep on
Oh, so this can be reused.
Yeah, and also, Tanya, this will never get that insects or something.
So you put it in the refrigerator or you keep it outside the place?
You can keep it outside. You can keep it in refrigerator as well.
If you keep it outside, it won't get the worms.
Not at all, because this is getting cooked all the time, and there will be no moisture in this. So
Right.
no moisture, no
No
bacteria,
moisture.
no insect.
Right.
So
Wow, it's got beautiful color.
So this is what it is.
Yeah.
Like. Okay. I'll tap this up and little bit of kesar on top.
Okay.
And that's it. I'll sit this, maybe sit in the fridge.
And how long do we keep it in the fridge? Minimum?
I'll tell you, if you keep it for 3 to 4 hours,
But does it become dry?
no, this will never become dry.
Okay.
This will become, I mean, this will be good, moist.
Because the bread is going to soak it up.
This is what we want. I mean, this is called fusion. And it will fuse between these three. I mean, these all things stick to each other.
Right.
It will form a layer.
Okay.
Like Gulab Jamun, bread, and this rabdi.
Okay.
You can also fill it up with some fruit.
Fresh fruits.
You can cut and you
Or
can
dry
put.
fruits
Yeah.
also.
All right.
What are we doing next?
Next is a very healthy thing, and
We just roti desserts are not healthy. There's nothing
yeah.
as healthy.
So this is a controversy, but also we serve people, I mean, healthy food and dessert. They are quite skeptical about eating that. So we have to use certain kind of ingredients over here,
Okay.
which will, I mean, keep them in shape as well as they can eat it as a guilt-free dessert. Now I'll tell you, I came across a very lovely thing in Maharashtra. We call it olive.
Olive. What's olive?
ALIV. Olive is a kind of, I mean, this is kind of a chia seed.
Yeah, it looks exactly like chia seed.
Yeah, and this is very good. And this is good for skin and hair. This is very
It's
good.
called olive. Olive is in English or Hindi?
Olive is in Hindi.
Okay.
You call it as in halim.
Halim.
Yeah, halim is
Halim?
in Hyderabad.
Ah.
That's a meat dish that
Yeah.
is cooked, slow
Yeah.
cooked. That is halim, and this is halim. So there's a difference between that thing. But once you soak this,
You know, this is tasting a little bit like rye.
yeah.
That pungent flavor
Okay.
is there.
And I'll tell you how I came across this thing. I was reading a book by Rajita Divekar, super nutritionist for Bollywood, and she's one of the best. Her mom also cooks this, Rekha Divekar. You can follow her, and people can follow her on Instagram.
Okay.
So I got this recipe from them. They made nice laddu from this.
Okay.
So what I'm doing, I'm using jaggery.
So what, you soak this in water?
Yeah, I soaked this in.
For how long? You
This
soak
is
it overnight?
coconut water.
Coconut water.
Yeah,
Okay.
so overnight I have soaked this thing. So if you soak this, you will get
It
this.
doubles. More
Yeah,
than double
More
actually.
than double actually.
Okay.
So and it will become sweet, nice. You can keep it for around 10 to 15 days in your fridge. While sleeping in your milk, if you
Before
add
we sleep.
1 teaspoon,
Okay.
and your hair growth will be very nice. Your skin will become
Okay.
quite radiant. So this is a superfood, very less explored. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make
Olive.
a nice
It's called olive, right?
olive, not olive, but ALIV, olive. You get it anywhere in your
Grocery,
store,
local grocery
local
store, right?
grocery store. So quickly, what I'm going to do
So you soak this overnight, right?
overnight. You can keep it for 3 to 4 hours, and that will be fun.
We're going to cook this?
We're going to cook this. We are trying to make a nice burfi, and I have desi ghee with me.
Okay.
Cow ghee. This is very good for health, in fact. There was a myth that this will make you fat, but now people are
Switching
eating
over
this,
to ghee instead of oil. Yeah.
So, a generous amount of ghee. I have some. Okay, this is desiccated coconut. I'm gonna put that.
So what's the quantity we take? Ghee and the coconut quantity? It's equal?
Not equal, but
Almost the same.
it is
So the coconut is also going to give oil when you cook it?
little bit. And what I have done, I have few dry fruits with me. So I have pistachio, I have walnut, I have almond, and I have crust because we have time constraint.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just add this.
So did you grind this in the mixer?
Yeah, I roasted it. I
Roasted
generally
it.
toast the, and I'm gonna just give it a nice stir over here. You can make burfi, you can make laddu. I mean, consistency is similar, so you can go on. Okay, what I'll do, I'll add this olive.
Okay.
You can see.
And what is the proportion of olive that we add?
You can add more, in fact.
More.
Yeah.
So can we say that, put it that way, that coconut and almond proportion would be 1:2?
1:2 is good. 1:3 is also good.
1:3.
Yeah. Now for sweetening, I have nice palm jaggery with me.
What's the difference between palm jaggery and normal jaggery?
Palm jaggery is actually good for people who are diabetic.
Okay.
It is said because this is low glycemic index.
Okay.
And this is healthy. In fact, this thing is okay. Little bit of cardamom powder.
Okay.
And little bit of nutmeg powder. Okay.
This is a nice recipe. Now we have Ganesh Chaturthi coming.
Yeah. So
People
people they make a lot of modaks.
Correct.
You can fill this in the modak.
Modak mold, yeah.
You can make this as a modak shape.
Correct.
You can do wonders with this thing. Olive is a very ancient food. This is one of the things which is also given to women post pregnancy. Yeah, this is what I've read in Ayurveda. This smells good.
Very nice.
So the coconut is toasting.
Dry fruits are also roasting. The ghee flavor, I can smell the ghee.
The jaggery is getting, yeah, this is melting. I'll add some jaggery or
So doesn't jaggery stick to the pan?
No. I'm using a non-stick pan.
Right. So we're just roasting this for the fragrance or for it to get cooked?
Fragrance, I'd say. Yeah. I think pies are all also ready. And let me keep it aside to cool it.
Oh, it's got lovely color, huh?
I keep it here, in fact. Yeah. And I'll plate it up. So in 2 minutes, this will get ready. All you need to do is you need to cool it down in a plate.
Okay.
Grease it with a little bit of ghee. It will not stick to that thing.
There's something new I'm hearing about.
This is very exciting. This is, if you search about it, this comes in 1 to 5 in superfood.
Olive.
So yeah, olive. And you can add it to your breakfast cereals as well. If you are taking turmeric milk, which is commonly recommended.
Yeah.
At
And
night.
now everybody is having turmeric milk.
So at night while sleep, you just need to put, you can soak and you can keep in your fridge till 1 teaspoon is okay. What I'll do,
So how long do we cook this?
for say 7 to 8 minutes, that is fine. Yeah. So I'm taking this out in
The steamed thali.
I'll put a little more of this nutmeg powder. Okay. This is very good for stomach, in fact. It helps your digestion.
Nutmeg.
Yeah. Immunity booster and helps in digestion. Alright, what
We
I'll
don't
do-
grease the tray
not here, not required
because
because
there's already so much ghee in it.
yeah. So I'm setting it up.
So when it cools down, does it bind like normal mithais?
Yeah, it becomes like a slight gooey burfi, and you can make it a laddu as well. So you can put it in modak.
The filling,
Yeah,
as a
the filling.
filling. But that's a good idea. The deep fried modak or the steamed ones.
So what I will do, I'll take my all things out over here.
Are you going to decorate that or be done with that?
No, I'll decorate it. So first, I'll start with one rabdi and Gulab Jamun
Okay.
and Shahi Tukda parfait. For apple pie, I'm going to do a little plating for this. Keep this aside.
It smells so good.
So I have a nice white plate. I'm going to place this. Okay, what we generally do, we do a dusting of sugar on top.
Caster sugar.
Yeah, powdered sugar, not caster sugar. How we do? So I have this peach honey. I'm gonna dust on top. Okay.
Presentation is so important.
It is. I also believe
Makes
in
a
that.
whole world of difference. Wow, so nice.
You can serve it with a little bit of ice cream if you have vanilla, or if you have any lovely butterscotch. I'm slicing a little bit of apple and I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna make a flower.
Did you go all the way down?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I hold it down and make
Like
it
a fan. You hold it like
Yeah.
a fan?
like this,
Okay.
and you just need to put ice cream
Ice
over
cream.
here, and this is ready.
Good to
In
eat.
fact, good to eat is
Wow.
one portion of dessert which you get in United States. Do you mind tasting this?
A little bit so that I can hold on.
Spoon. You want a knife
It's
as
so
well?
hot, yeah. It's going to
It
be so
is.
hot. So then we wait for 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'll burn my tongue.
In fact, you can taste this. Yeah, this was sitting in the fridge for a long time. I made it.
Earlier.
Yeah, I'll keep this aside. Hope guys have enjoyed today. And so with a knife, I'm cutting this.
This is ravishing. I love this. And the bread has got soaked so well in the rabdi. I can actually get the rabdi flavor and the entire thing. It's bursting. The flavors are bursting in my mouth. I can feel the Gulab Jamun, then the pistachio, the rabdi flavor. It's all divine.
So the burfi is also ready.
Ready? I'll just take a bite. Can't wait.
Yeah, so I mean, again, I'll say that controversial thing.
Healthy
Sweet,
dessert.
healthy dessert. Yeah.
This is a healthy dessert I'm eating. Huh? Guilt free. This is actually very nice. It's not very sweet also.
Yeah. You can make it sweet, but here I
This is
balance it.
perfect. It's just perfect.
But actually, this is a superfood, and this season.
Somebody on a diet can eat this.
Again, I mean, I can't say yes because this is anyway heavy, and sweet is sweet.
Okay.
So you put jaggery or you put sugar, you put honey, it is sweet, it is heavier, just got calorie. If you are, I mean, dieting that way,
So those on a diet cannot eat this.
yeah, not eat this. Little bit of this thing is okay, but not a big size. But I hope guys have enjoyed today. 3 recipes which I have showed. Will be coming more with this exciting breakfast. We'll
I
be
loved
doing
it.
wraps. We'll be doing salads, and trust me, we'll be doing salads with the leftovers in the fridge. I'll really show you that we can do salads with any leftover in the fridge. We can turn anything into salads.
So Shamu, give us one nice tip, one kitchen tip.
There is lot.
Give us one for today.
One for today.
It could be anything. Since we've done desserts, something on desserts, anything. What will be?
People they use a lot of butter.
Okay.
You can use ghee in everything.
In desserts also?
In desserts also. Like if I have used butter in this thing,
right.
You can use ghee.
That's a healthy option.
Yeah, that's a healthy option, and that's good. You can also change your normal white sugar into your jaggery thing. See, I have this palm jaggery.
Right.
I do have an organic normal jaggery powder, which we get into from any supermarket.
Okay.
You can get this thing.
Okay.
So these are the things. More sticking to local, and this is what you can make. I think exciting dessert out of this thing. You can make Indian fusion. You can do a European fusion. So this just depends on you how you play with your product.
Thank you very much, Shamu, for joining us today. Thank you everybody for being part of this lovely event. I hope you all enjoyed and you are going to try out these lovely desserts that Shamu shared with us, the recipes. And hope to see you all soon. We're going to have many more such events. We're going to send a survey feedback. We need a feedback from you. Let us know how the event was, and we are more than happy to get your feedback, how we can improve our program. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
and your zindagi